brought you a video yesterday where I indicated what a scam ULEZ actually is, purely because of the sheer number of charges which have gone through the books in such a short space of time. 5 million quid's worth, just over. And the other thing you have to consider is what effect it has on just normal people going about their business, not only in London, but around everywhere else as well. If you think ULEZ is a cash grab or an unfair stealth tax on the motorists, then subscribe to the channel. What I want to give to you now is a communication I received from somebody who's got various members of their family in different places. And, you know, it goes into the detail, what effect it has on each one. And here it is. This is quite a good email I got. Hi, Andy. I thought I'd give 3 examples that the ULEZ has had a negative effect in my family. I'll start with myself and how, even living 90 miles from London in Suffolk, I have a non-ULEZ compliant car. And after being made redundant during the back end of COVID, I bought a VW van 2014 to convert into a camper to use with my partner for trips out. My partner lives and still works in Essex. I'm retired now. As it turns out, since the introduction of the ULEZ, neither of my vehicles are compliant. So whenever I go to my partner's anytime, I would have to pay twice, and she lives only a few miles into the zone. Second example, my sister, who lives in Essex, a few miles into the ULEZ zone, on retiring a few years ago from her job of 50 years in nursery education and loves travelling, bought herself a small camper. Since ULEZ was implemented, this vehicle is non-compliant, and when she drives to the bottom of her road, she will have to pay the dreaded fee or get fined. It's sat idle since ULEZ came in. Now, all Sadiq will say to that is take advantage of the scrappage scheme. You'd see that one coming a mile off. Third example. My partner's dad of 84 lives in Romford, Essex, again, a few miles into the ULEZ. He had a perfectly good and well-maintained Ford Focus 08 plate he used a few times a month. He also had a Ford Connect van that he used to do odd jobs for people as he was still active for his age, and always had a van throughout his working life. Again, since ULEZ, both his vehicles were non-compliant. All of a sudden, he was trapped as he had ULEZ cameras installed within a few hundred yards of his home. He could no longer visit his only surviving elder sister, living 6 miles away, and as he has done over their late years, she's given up driving due to treatment without paying the fee. We noticed a difference in his demeanour over the weeks after ULEZ came in, only to find out recently he'd spent his savings on a compliant car from a main dealer, scrapping his 2 perfectly good legal vehicles in the deal. This is what Khan's ULEZ has done to good, honest people just trying to live their lives. I'm sure there are plenty of other examples all around of the effects of the ULEZ expansion. All the best. There you go. One family, 3 examples. One of which caved and spent a significant amount of money on a replacement car. And did they really need to? Awful. And there are lots of stories like this everywhere. I get them all the time. Now, if you want to see one of my other videos that I've done on ULEZ, and there are a few, there's one that you can look at right here. And I look forward to talking to you again soon. Toodaloo.